everybody. Okay, I'm at the Espanola Health Unit. I'm now going inside. I'm just getting to the door. I'm okay. I'm just questioning. I have the camera facing me, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I just need to record it. Okay. Is there someone that I could speak with today
In
regards to these tests particularly?
Okay. Let me. Just the nurse is going to be 2 seconds.
No problem. Not a problem.
Are those ones that you received from the school?
Yeah. Yeah, the kids go to ABLS.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with like the rapid test things or the vaccinations or anything like that. My mother has her own rapid test that she does with things like that, but it's the way that they were given to the children. Yeah, 2 boxes were opened by children.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 out of 3 of my children opened their boxes. I had no letter with them from. I understand that you guys sent letters for the parents as well too, to have them from the teachers as well too. Some of the parents in that school received their letters. Myself, all 3 children, not 1 letter, which is very odd because normally 1 child brings me home a letter or a call from the school.
Right.
And they were given to the children. The parents weren't called to pick up. I also have a notice of liability since day 1 of school that tests and things like that should be mentioned to me, given to me, or anything like that, and then weigh out all the proper information with them and everything like that. So that wasn't followed through as well.
Oh.
So because I have that and because I have some questions, that's why I brought my little book.
Did you talk to Mr. Sanamore? The principal?
No, I never speak with him. He's never around. It's always Mr. Cazotto's or David.
Oh, yes. They're both David.
Well, it's Cazotto's. The vice principal is usually the one that's always speaking with me.
Okay.
Principal has not even met me. The last principal didn't like me.
Oh, you know what? My kids go to ABLs too, so I know what you mean. I know I received an email. I didn't receive a
I didn't
letter,
receive
though.
no emails.
No.
No, because I checked all my emails. I received this kid's teachers' emails for their what they required for their past due assignments, but
Right.
no emails from Rainbow District, nothing. No emails from the schools, no letters. Other parents got their letters. I didn't.
Oh.
And I have a notice of liability that any information or anything like that is to be given to me.
Right.
I wasn't contacted to come into the school to pick anything up. So that goes against what I already put in. I have a few questions on
Okay.
these tests
Okay.
particularly.
I may or may not be able to answer. I'll try my best. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you can
Hi.
take the
Can I
test.
get
Okay.
water
So
sample
I can't
bottle
take
too?
them.
Well, they're biohazards. I don't want them.
Okay.
My children were not with PPE properly.
Mhm.
They were given to them. 2 out of the 3 opened.
Okay.
So one daughter is
you.
You're very
severe
welcome.
eczema.
Okay.
You too.
If she would have got this on her skin,
Mhm.
which can state avoid skin contact.
Mm-hmm.
Also says that it contains material or animal origin and should be handled as a potential biohazard.
Okay.
So when it states that,
Mm-hmm.
safety protocols need to be met,
Okay.
and they were not met by handing these out to how many children? Do you have a number?
I don't. This is not my programming, so I'm.
No,
really
I
not
know,
sure.
but these are like safety protocols should be handled.
Okay.
I'm a PSW
Okay.
trained. I know what PPEs, biohazards, and all that are.
Okay.
Also have security and everything like that.
Mhm.
A mother of 8,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I don't want them. They're biohazards.
Mm-hmm.
They were brought to my home by children,
Mm-hmm.
which are not trained around any of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not given proper PPE. I was not contacted.
Okay.
It went against notice of liability.
Mm-hmm.
And your name is?
My name, Amy.
Amy.
Mhm.
Okay, well, where am I leaving this? You have a biohazard displaced right there. They're, you know what? They were given by the health unit. They are staying with the health unit. Sorry, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything because I always document everything. I worked with a paralegal in Kenora for 12 years, so I always write everything down.
Okay.
Time 1:05. And we are December 1st. And Amy,
Yeah.
your title?
Registered nurse.
Thank you.
And can I get your name?
Gidget, G-I-D, G-I-T, Hooper Pemmican, H-O-O, P-E-R, and that's hyphenated.
Yeah.
Pemmican, P-E-M-M-I-C-A-N. I don't mind sharing my information if you
Okay.
share yours.
Yeah. And can I get your phone number?
It's 705
Yeah.
583 2033, and the health unit here has that on file because I still have to make an appointment for my son's second dose of his immunization as well too.
Okay.
So my question is, why was our children's safety not met?
Okay. Sorry, because I can't answer them, I am gonna have someone call you.
That's okay.
If that's okay.
I'm just gonna mark can't answer.
Yeah.
Forwarding call. I just want to make sure. So 2 of the 3 children opened the boxes, and the teachers were the ones that gave this to the children. No PPE with the children who would have been liable if the children would have, because I have a son who eats everything. So if he would have opened one of these little packages and just put it in his mouth, who would have been liable? I would like to have that answer. And that you can answer.
Do you want a bigger one?
That.
Who would be liable if he would
Yeah.
ingest that?
Yeah. I actually can't answer that. I
Again.
can't answer that.
Can't answer. Do you know who can answer that?
At the moment, I don't offhand, but that's why I took your number, so I'm going to have someone give you a call.
Not known, and call forward. Just so that way.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's
Yeah.
not anything like that. Do you guys have any of the MSDS, and the WMS information on these particular tests? On the
So-
COVID-19 rapid test, which is the rapid response brand, COV19C25?
We don't carry them in our office, so we don't have that.
Not in office.
No, but I can have someone forward that to you.
Forward info. Okay, now why were the parents not contacted to pick up to avoid any unsafe handling?
Okay. So I wrote those all down.
These are just common sense questions, like I'm a mom. Like I don't want my children, like my daughter has severe eczema. I don't want her to get more irritated skin or anything like that because it says say to avoid contact. And it does state, like I circled all the 4 specifics and all that. Like the device contains material and animal origin and should be handled as a potential biohazard. So, and we already know that you don't use if any pouch is damaged or open, which my 2 children opened. Who knows what could have happened during the transportation? We don't know, right? So again, it's unsafe handling. Really, that's what this is all about. It's really how it was given to the children and how unsafe handling was dealt with.
Right.
So it was really dealt with in an unsafe manner, and it should be dealt with like I wouldn't have been here today if health unit would have been the ones at the school. And because you have training in medical or biohazards and things like that, our teachers don't have that training. Our students don't have that training. Our children don't have that training.
Okay.
So that's really like where it comes down to. So on this note, I will be filing a mishandling.
Okay.
So, and I will be awaiting that call,
Yeah.
and hopefully I get someone to call me back.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get someone to call you back, like.
Because,
ASAP.
you know, like, this was just done unsafe way. And, like, not, you know, like, I don't mind cooperating and things like that. I've been cooperating since day one. When the children, you know, this and that, whatever, you know, no problem. We've been doing our fair share. We stay home, we don't do this, we don't go there, we don't do this, you know, the kids go to school, you know, if they're not feeling well or anything like that. You know, my daughter already went for one PCR test, things like that. So, I mean, like, it's not that we're not
Right.
following anything, it's just that if we're following things to a T, crossing our T's and dotting our I's, health systems should definitely be capital crossing their T's and capital dotting their I's.
Right.
That is like a major thing, like on any product.
Right, and so I do believe that emails or notifications would have gone out.
I never got any emails, no phone calls, and no letters with 3 children, and that was like what really like was like. That's like the letter part is not on your part because you were giving them on to the schools. So that is the school's mishandling of that, and the school itself should not be handling these out if they don't have the proper training in saying, well, and then handing them to children. You know, that's just, you know, have the parents called, get them to pick up.
Yeah, so because I don't know the whole process.
You know what, if they care about their kids, they'll leave work and go pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's just what we all do as parents. Like, we care about our children, and not just my children, other children. What if a 6-year-old would have grabbed that and ingested the little things, the little vials in there? Like, that's what we need to look at.
So.
And it wasn't looked at.
Yeah, definitely.
And that
I can hear your concerns. I can see as a parent how you would have these concerns right now. I do apologize for not having the answers for you right now, but I will make sure that someone gives you a call back.
Okay,
so
well, I'll be waiting for that call, and I will be filing for a unsafe handling method.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Because health units should be priority focused on safe handling.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But otherwise, I mean, like,
I will go work on
I'm leaving them here because 2 of them were opened and things like that. I don't want any problems in my own personal household or anything like that. My disabled child was the only child.
I don't mean to cut you off. Are you able to take this phone call? It's someone regarding the questions.
Already. Okay.
Come on back. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, I'm so sorry. There you are.
Thank you. Sorry. Hello. I'm good. And what is your name? Nastasia? Okay. Well, I'll just repeat everything that I just did with Amy, the registered nurse here, and her secretary. Okay, so I'm here only because of the fact that my children were given these rapid tests, and these are on the COVID-19C25 rapid response, the green boxes. Okay, so why was our children's safety not met by giving them to the children? Yes. Why are they transported by the children? And I did not have those neither. It's kind of late after the fact, right?
But the request was that, this is a notification, this program is starting, tests are coming home with your student, and if they are asymptomatic, unvaccinated, or partially vaccinated, it is a voluntary program for which they can participate.
And I also had a notice of liability since day one of school that any tests or anything like that would have to go through me first, and through all information was to be given to me personally, and nothing was done. So that was a violation of my liability as well too.
Okay, have you been able to connect with your school about that?
No, I'm connecting with you guys first, and then I'm going to the school right after here.
Okay, so I'm really sorry. Of course, we don't
And
know any liability from the schools.
okay, so 2 out of 3 children opened the boxes. Okay, no PPE was with the children. So who would be liable if the children got anything on them, because it does say avoid contact with skin, or if they would have ingested, as I do have a 10-year-old son who eats everything. Who would have been reliable?
That's a great question. I will bring that back to our team and find out some more information for you.
Yeah, you can
The
have all.
distribution process is the same process that's been running throughout the province.
Some
So
water.
I'm sure in connection with the ministry, we can find that answer.
Okay, and do you personally have the AMSDS and the WMIS information on this particular test?
I do not personally, but I can get that for you.
Where can I find that?
So this program, the Canadian Rapid Tests, are also there's information about it on our website, and also on the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education website. So more information would be available through the web or through the provider. So the provider is BTNX, that is the name of the test, and all of their information is also available there.
Okay. So why wasn't that information shared with the school to send